My journey begins near a town called Joshimath. It is located about 8 hours away by car from Rishikesh through treacherous roads. I spent my entire day in this jeep carrying other trekkers I have yet to know. While it is quite uneventful, the journey is filled with many sights to keep me from being utterly bored. Joshimath is a very low-key town tucked deep in valleys of mountains. There isn't much to do in this quiet town, unless you are pursuing your religious faith, winter sports, or looking forward to adventure. It is a gateway to many places of worship and Himalayan mountain expeditions. This is where we will rest for the night before our 4-day journey to the Kuari Pass, where I will get to witness the epic skyline of the mountains. Now the trek begins with new friends that will endure the difficulties ahead, as well as making this trip a lot more memorable. There are about 15 of us all together in this group. I'm the only foreigner here. The rest are locals from different parts of the country, each with their own stories and backgrounds. The one thing that brought us together is the curiosity and the passion for nature. Some have experiences with trekking. For some, it's their very first time. On the first day, we will walk 5.5 kilometers starting from Dak village, passing through a few more villages along the way to our first place of rest, at the Chitrakanta campsite. It won't be so difficult, but not a cakewalk either, to get everybody warmed up for what's to come. Walking through the Khorasan Trail is also a great way to get acquainted with the life of the mountain folks. The fresh water from the mountain is a major necessity for these people, as well as for us to survive. The current of the stream also powers the traditional mill in order to make all the tasty naan, paratha, chapati, and all other delicious Indian carbs. After about 3-4 hours, we finally reach our first campgrounds. And now it's time to relax and enjoy the view. There's nothing that gives me more joy than to be in the outdoors. It's when I'm most alive. I honestly believe that a dose of nature can really help people be more relaxed and lower their stress. With extra daylight left that we have, we decided to go for a walk to get more acclimatized and explore. Aw, don't leave. Come back. I just want to be friends. It's really peaceful out here. Nothing to burden you, getting to know the other trekkers, watching the sun goes down. But we have to get back soon. Otherwise we won't be able to find our way down since it'll be pitch black. Fucking magnificent. I certainly wouldn't mind waking up to this every day. It amazes me every time to think about how people can live in such difficult terrains like this, and how far away they are from other communities surrounding the area. They really have to be self-sufficient, which a lot of us have never really learned how to live in such a way, especially city folks like me. Before we start, always remember to apply sunscreen to concerned areas, otherwise the sun's gonna give you cancer, especially when you're high up in this altitude. We are closer to the UV ray than at sea level, and people need to give more attention to sun protection overall. It's something not to be taken lightly. The trek today will be quite strenuous compared to yesterday. We will hike 6 kilometers up further into the forest-filled mountains, where it will become more difficult to walk due to snow. We are estimated to take at least 4 hours to get to Tally Top Camp.
That's good.
On our breaks, I have taken this opportunity to have a little bit of fun. I haven't been in a snowy place like this for a while. I love the snow, and I get really excited. Like a little kid. I fucking love snow. The snow is getting quite deep. It's time to put on our gaiters. This will prevent the snow from getting into our shoes when it's knee deep. Welcome to our cozy Tally Top Camp. This is where we will sleep tonight as well as tomorrow night before we descend. This is the kitchen area. It's not much, but it's enough to keep us going and well fed. They actually make one of the best camp food I've ever eaten. I'm going to bet you never had a well-cooked Indian meal made from a very limited kitchen before in the middle of the mountain. And here's our dining room where we will try to stay warm all together while enjoying our delicious Indian meal. I must thank the mules who are forced to carry all the necessary supplies to keep us all alive as well. And meet our camp dog, Blackie, who seems to really love his life, being out here in the nature, and keep us accompanied. Now that we're all settled in, let's go explore a little bit. It's gorgeous. Everything is completely covered in snow. We're walking through untouched snow, and it feels good. This is how I always imagine Christmas feels like. It's a dead end? It's just a dead end, huh? Please stay tuned for the next episode where we will make our way to the summit and witness the amazing Skyline Mountain view.